vodka because we're gonna have a real good time.
That's craziness.
There's a lot of people using CBD right now.
All right, I just did the chores. I'm coming up here to say bye to the family.
Are you back?
I'm back for a minute. Have fun today.
Love you too.
A pirate? You look like a Mennonite. Love you.
Bye. Bye.
So much love, sweetie, sweetie.
Bye.
Okay, I'm going to Asheville. I'm gonna get a U-Haul truck and pick up an amazing gift, which I'll show you later on in the video. Plus, I'm gonna use the U-Haul truck to solve a problem. If you watched this last weekend's vlog, you'll remember U-Haul, we hate you. You basically forced us to have a good date. But I realized the U-Haul truck is actually the solution to the problem. I'll show you that. All right, main mission accomplished, but I'm not totally done in Asheville. I've got a quick stop because I want to show y'all something. Parking brake engaged. Parking brake not engaged. Okay, this place is called Fifth Season Garden. Fifth Season Gardening Company. And we're not sponsored by them. They've never given us anything. On the spur of the moment, the owner of the store is actually going to give us a little tour and show us some of her really, really cool stuff. What are we looking at here?
So these are mushroom plugs. Getting a lot of interest now in mycology.
You can see the mycelium just like completely covering over all of that.
Yeah, so the nematodes, yeah, we don't really stock them this time of year. One little sponge, you put it in a hose end sprayer and spray your yard, and
Wow.
Takes care of such a long list of pests, from fleas, I mean all the way up to termites.
So I've come here for years and just love their selection. And it looks like you're actually out of a lot of the super nice tools,
Yeah, the
gardening
Pro
tools.
tools are on order. We've got those coming in. Those are on order.
I've never used that. We use a stirrup hoe a lot. It's like one of our primary weapons of choice.
The chicken feeds are our #1 seller.
Yeah. We're currently feeding swine feed, the layer feed, and then milking, I can't remember what that was called, dairy ration out of New Country Organics.
The minerals, yeah.
I think this is actually the only place that you can actually get a lot of the stuff in this store locally.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things I like about your store.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of our bigger farmers, you know, they might go directly to some of these distributors and maybe even co-op together to get a truckload, but they're going to do that once in a season.
Oh yeah.
And that's going to be it. So it requires a lot of pre-planning. You know, we'll stock it throughout the year. February, March is a huge time for us for amendments. That's really when you want to, you know, be attuned to your soil tests, you know, figuring out what you need so you can get everything amended and everything into the ground ahead of the growing season.
This is actually an item we've showed on our channel, these rods. And we've used them to cover our cabbage. We're using them right now to give our kale, lettuce, spinach, and Swiss chard some extra protection this winter.
Which we have sold out of all of our row cover.
I saw that.
We had a huge blowout of all of our row cover we had.
What do we have here?
So these are mushroom logs that are grown on 2 different kinds of wood. The shiitakes and the lion's mane logs were done on oak, and all of the oysters are done on tulip poplar. We sell these for $25 a piece. Each of those packages inside sell for $22, and you could do about 3 to 4 logs with one of those packs. You just have to source the wood.
In some ways, someone might look at that and say it's overpriced, but honestly, if you're just doing a couple, like it doesn't make sense necessarily to get set up to do the whole process. Like I've inoculated.
I think if you were wanting to do a whole bunch, you would want to go ahead and source your wood. And, through Mushroom Mountain, you can even do bulk bags of 1,000 plugs. Yeah.
I didn't actually know you had hemp here. This is actually a change. So last time I was here, it was wide open, but it's locked now.
Yeah, we did lock it up. We wanted to retain it as a demo. And have it, you know, where people could kind of see what was going on. But you know, you just never know what's on people's clothes. I'm a little hesitant to even walk in here now, just because I've been out with the tropical plants. But we want to make sure that the plants are protected, because you know, once these are finished, we do trim and sell the flower, just as flower. We do pre-rolls and grams and quarters and eighths.
And that is, people are consuming that as like a CBD containing product?
Yeah, so yep, this is a new strain for us. We had been growing out the citrus cherry for a couple rounds and just had a really good response from it. You know, we are using it as an opportunity to educate people on what else you can do with it besides just smoking it, because you can, you know, make salves and tinctures and other edibles. But you know, there's a lot of people using CBD right now.
There are a lot of people.
And not to get high.
Yep.
You don't get high. You know, the state comes out and they test at 5 weeks into flower, and then we get tested at the end just to make sure that we're in compliance, that we're under that 0.3% THC.
Interesting. So you're tested regularly to make sure you fall under the 0.3 THC.
So we didn't go into it to break the bank on selling hemp flower.
Absolutely.
It's honestly more of a marketing thing for us. You know, when we can put our brand on a product and put it out the door that way.
Fifth Season in Asheville started actually as a hydroponic store.
Yes.
So this was kind of like the core of it.
Yes.
When you all started out.
Yes,
So.
and you would see basil growing in the systems that were on display.
Well, thank you so much for walking us around the store.
Yeah.
So I ran into a friend, Matt. We need to keep taking that barn down, don't we?
Yeah, we do. Those are awesome.
Anyway, thanks for the drink.
Yeah, totally.
Waterloo.
There you go.
You were coming to the same store, right? You were coming to Fifth Season.
I still have not done gardening because we bought our agribon and we came up one short. So
Oh yeah.
I gotta go find another one.
The girls and I are at Lorraine's house. We are here to make a couple of really fun things. And it's just a good day, you know. Arthur went to pick up the incredible gift that my brother gave us. And we're getting to spend the day with our friends making crafts.
Tomorrow.
Oh my goodness, the star of the day.
I know, right?
This is why we're here.
Just for the baby.
Just for the baby. Look at you. She's like, where is my mom going? Oh my goodness.
I won't hurt you, I promise.
Can you give us a beautiful smile? Can you give us that beautiful smile? You are so pretty.
Yeah, so it's ready.
Ooh.
We can eat.
Ooh, girl. She has got us 2 bottles of vodka because we're going to have a real good time. Actually, Lorraine is teaching us how to make
Vanilla extract.
vanilla extract. Though I think others here know, but I don't. I've never made
doing
it.
it together.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. I've always wanted to do this. Yay. So she's got all the goodies.
And we got cute little labels.
And you're doing a how-to, right? Camera guy? So basically I'll link their video so that you can actually see us make this. And then you'll know how. We just made vanilla, but now Lorraine is teaching me how to make those beeswax wraps for your like bowls and stuff that you stick in the fridge so that you don't use saran wrap. And I've always wanted to know how to make these. I'm hoping to make these as Christmas presents this year because they're very inexpensive to make, but very expensive to buy. Like, it's drastic how much the difference is.
Okay, so here's one. Did you make that one? Yes, this is one that I made. It's a cloth fabric covered in beeswax, and then the wax actually sticks to your glass with the heat of your hands. So you just press it down with the heat of your hands, and then it kind of just sticks. And then that's what you can use to put your food in and store it that way. You don't actually have to use a bowl. You can actually just place your food right on here and then fold it over onto itself, and it'll stick onto itself.
Oh, like you could wrap a sandwich.
Yes.
Now you castle.
Well,
I made my beeswax wraps, and we are all getting ready to head out. And I'm so excited to go see what Arthur picked up for us today.
because I need someone to trim my hair.
I'm not a professional. I just trim mine. Thankfully, all I need is like straight across. Yeah. That's all I need.
And you don't have like, I have like crazy thick hair too. Okay,
No, mine is just sorry, basically. Yeah, 2, 3 would be better, I feel like.
Okay.
Working her magic.
Let me show you. I've never trimmed anybody else's hair before.
Okay. I got Christmas presents, I got a new skill, and I got a haircut. This was pretty successful. Oh, and I got to hang with my awesome friends. All right, let's go. Bye, Lorraine. Love you guys. Okay, there is a crazy fire up here.
Then turn right.
It's on our way home. Oh my gosh, guys, show it.
What is going on? What is it?
It's a huge fire somewhere. Look at that. That's crazy.
The ashes are over here.
Yeah, the ashes are falling apart.
Oh my.
What is going on?
Should we go up the road to see? Is there a road up there?
That's crazy. I think they're making people turn around, Grace.
Karen, unless you have an emergency too.
There's always another way to go.
Does he know what it is?
Crazy.
What is happening?
That's craziness. That would be very sad. Let's see. I don't know. It's kind of out in the woods a little. It's not in town. It keeps looking like it's like right in the city, but it's not. It's very deceiving where it's at.
Mama, should we pray that no one die?
Yes. Dang. That's crazy. It's huge, whatever it is.
Okay. We're home. I've got to fit this truck. And it's not really that big, but for me, for vehicles I've driven, it's a pretty big truck. And I need to avoid clipping that branch. I need to avoid clipping any branches on this side. And then I need to thread it right between those two dumpsters. You help me and watch me so I don't hit those branches. And that makes me feel a lot better about it because you're watching out for me. Just holler if I get too close to those branches. This is what I'm trying to avoid right here. And namely, the complete equipment damage report. Let's try to avoid that, okay? It won't go high enough because it'll go up once it's all the way out, but I can't get it all the way out with the truck here. Thinking. I'm trying to get this piano out of the house. It's too heavy for me just to like manhandle down those stairs. Okay, some of you at this point are probably asking, why the U-Haul truck? Why didn't I just get some people to come help move it? The short answer is I've moved the piano before with 3 other people. I promised myself I would never lift the piano again. It was too close to injuring all of us in what we had to do by lifting it and moving it in. So I'm working by myself, but I'm confident if I can, and it has little wheels on it, if I can roll, slide, and scoot the piano, that I can do the same that 4 people can do with lifting. I can't get the piano down that. So the way I see it, my options are breaking the truck, well, risking breaking the truck, or breaking the house. So we're gonna break the house. I just decided I'm gonna take this hand railing off here and then pull the truck up to here, put the ramp right there, and bring the piano down the ramp. Does that make sense? Okay, that came off in one nice piece, so I'll be able to replace that in one piece. It'll just take 2 people to hold it up to nail it. And I'm very confident walking across that. But the question is, should I be confident rolling a mini 100-pound piano across it? On second thought, I'm gonna throw a few more screws in there because, I mean, how much would it hurt if afterwards I thought to myself, wow, I probably didn't need all those screws. It's better than the alternative, right? Right, the next challenge, it's not just easy now, is to span this. I call this the pit of death because these stairs are so dangerous for kids, but they're also dangerous for pianos if they fall down. I have to bring the piano out the back door. It's gonna be coming like from that direction, going that way towards the truck. I need to build something so I can just roll it right over this spot. My little knife was just marking the point of no return. If I go out beyond that point, there's nothing underneath that thin plywood. Animal chores. It's too dark though really to take you along, so. This whole adventure today was for the purpose of saving Bree's old family piano, but it was also for receiving a really amazing gift, which was 2 kitchen appliances, a dishwasher, and a stove that will go into our house when it's done. These appliances are nicer than anything we probably would have chosen to buy on our own, even though they're secondhand. And there's also a fridge that will go with them later. I like this sticker. It says, "This dolly can be identified as property of U-Haul by its design characteristics alone." That means it don't matter what color you painted it, it's not yours. All right, Bree and the kids are getting home soon, so I'm gonna get this truck back to U-Haul and then get back here and try to beat them back here. All right, Bree and the kids are home. The truck is back.